What is good, YouTube? It's your boy back at y'all. Finally again, it has been a long time. Sorry, I went to man on the fan there. A lot has gone down since my last recent YouTube video, and I would like to apologize for being so absent lately, you guys. So first and foremost, you guys, I transferred JUCO'S. That happened. If you guys haven't been following me on TikTok and stuff, a lot has went down. I'll kind of walk through my little story about why I left Iowa Western. Thought it was perfect fit. Stuff happens in the football world, and I'm gonna just talk about my experience transferring and why I ended up here in Cali. Right, I went to IW as a freshman out of high school. You know, we went early in the summer. Due to COVID, we didn't play our fall season, so fall and spring were kind of flipped. The fall was like a spring camp, and we had the season in the spring. So the fall camp went great. You know, I was balling out, met tons of cool guys out there, and unfortunately, I tore my knee apart. I tore my meniscus, strained my ACL, had arthroscopic knee surgery, if that's how you say it, whatever. 3 lines up in here. So yeah, you know, it was bad timing. I had to go home, get surgery. It took me probably 3-4 months, maybe 5 to recover. You know, the whole break lined up just perfect. So I went back to IW in the spring, you know, getting ready for that season. All right, let me put a shirt on. You know, I left and I came back. I still had to go through rehab and all this stuff while dealing with my knee and shit outside of football. So I came back to Iowa Western. We had a little bit of time before we started spring camp, which you know is for the real season, and it took some time to recover. Obviously, knee injuries are really hard. I mean, you know, I went through a lot of dark times and really hard stuff to get over, but there's times I didn't think I'd ever be good to play again. And you know, it sounds little about just a little knee tear like that, but you know, it's hard, and I wish it on nobody, you know. You know, I came back to Western, and I had to do rehab for a good month, and I got cleared like 2 days before camp, right? So I got cleared for workouts and all this stuff. I was doing workouts with the team, and obviously your head is not where you want to be. You know, I was expecting to run a 4.4 again, and you know, that's not how it happened. I was probably running a 4.7, 4.8, you know? It takes time to get back into stuff like that. Disregard all that shit about my knee. I'm back for camp, you know. We had meetings with the coaches, and you know, it is tight. Like, you know, I definitely made my name as a front runner there. I mean, everybody said the same thing. You know, sometimes it's not the way the cookie crumbles, especially in college football. You know, you got to overcome tasks, you got to overcome politics and big names and stars and rankings. And as a guy like me from Minnesota, you know, I didn't have any of that stuff out of high school, so I can't blame you. You know, we had some few good dogs come in my position, but obviously, you know, it was good to compete, but I'm always think I got the best. But it went in, you know, the coach told me, he's like, hey, the head coach wants to go this way right now. Have you just go on scout team for like, you know, a week. You know, just be patient. You know, there's a lot of games. I know, he told me, you know, 99% chance you're going to play this year. Yeah, I mean, I know my time's coming. I'm hungry, I'm humble. So it's cool. I'm like, I'll be on scout team for a week or two. Just y'all figure it out, figure out the guys, you know, above me aren't those guys. And I think I am that guy. So, you know, it was cool. Had check-ins, you know, fast forward week 3, and I was still on scout team, you know. Making plays against the starting defense. Everybody recognized it, but the coaches just weren't, I don't know what else they wanted me to do. I was going against corners that play in the ACC now, big-time level, and doing my thing against them. I think I can compete with anybody in the nation. So it was really unfortunate that it went out that way. I had meetings with my coaches. I'm like, yo, we got to week 5. I'm like, nothing's changed. Like, you told me I'm going to play, and then, you know, they're like, unfortunately, yeah, you know, stuff's not going how I thought it would go, but, you know, we just got to roll. And I'm like, man, look, I'm not blaming Iowa West for anything. I get it. It's a business. It's their life. But you guys got to realize I'm a young man, too, and I need my future, you know? I'm not here to waste time, just like you're not here to waste mine. So I started taking these visits home on weekends. They had away games, and I'd go home, talk to my family, talk to my people, and realize, like, maybe IW's not the best fit for me. You know, unfortunately, I thought it was. We had an in-state, out-of-state rule, so 53 guys on the roster got to be from Iowa. Iowa alone. 8 receivers travel. 4 to 5 have to be from Iowa. That means we have 40 receivers fighting for 4 spots out of state. Because let's be real, the out-of-state guys are better than the Iowa guys. No offense, I still love you boys. But that's just the way it went down. Finally connected, I was like, you know, it's time for me to leave. But I did not leave without making a choice. On the ride home, you know, I was going home to see my family, my people. I was like, you know, like, I know I'm not going to be here, right? I knew I was going to leave, but I didn't know where. I had options. I had D2 schools hitting me up, NAIAs, some walk-on stuff. But you know, that's not who I am. I want the big. I want to go big. I want my dream school. So one of my buddies I met at Western was a quarterback. You know, they did him kind of dirty. He ended up coming back here to Cali. So I was like, okay. We're chatting it up the whole time, and I'm like, so what you think about Cali JUCO? He's like, man, I love it out here. That's what I'm doing. You want to come to a West Coast school, they play different play style out here than the Midwest, and I think you would thrive in it. I'm like, okay, you know, I talked to a few JUCOs out here in Cali. A lot of them were recruiting me out of high school, so I started reaching back out, and they're like, whoa, like, why are you still on the market? I thought you were going to be at Western and be gone first semester. You know, stuff didn't go how I wanted it to, obviously, but can't do nothing about it. So I started reaching out to these schools, and then my buddy who I was talking about, he goes to East Los Angeles. So he's like, yeah, I'll tap you through the coaches. If you're serious, let's have a talk about it. You know, one night I'm chilling with a girl, and the coach gave me a call. We ended up talking for 3-4 hours in one night. Think about it, he in Pacific time, so he talked till 4 in the morning just to talk to me, get to know me as a person, recruit me. So that was a huge thing for me, and I finally felt like I had a school that really needed me, not wanted me, needed me. Like, they genuinely needed me to be there. They wanted me to be part of the system. They wanted me to be that guy. They respected everything I did at Western. My film speaks for itself. You know, I have great film. I have 4.0 GPA. So all that stuff lined up. I just needed a jersey. You know, give me a chance to play. We talked. We talked heavy. You know, it was a process. And finally, in the past weeks, I decided I'm going to Eli. Right? So I sat down with my parents, and you guys got to know, like, this isn't no easy situation thing, right? In California, I'm in Iowa, in Minnesota, and I got to move out here. There's no scholarships, no housing, no meal plans. This is all on my own, you know? That's a big risk. That is a big risk, all to chase your dreams. But my parents have been with me every step of the way, every journey that, you know, they support me. So I took the bet. I said, let's do it. So from there, I went back to Western. I still wasn't vibing. I tried again, and then, you know, I went to the point. I said, you know, we can't do it. Had a sit-down meeting with the coaches, very professional, respect on both sides. I mean, I still talk to some of the coaches if I need anything. Still a mutual respect there, you know, don't burn bridges. But they respected the way I handled it way better. They said, you know, it's super mature. You never know how stuff gonna go in the future. So I just want to thank them for their time, the opportunity, and then, you know, we just parted ways. So from there, now I'm here. Shit. I went home, had about a month to train, recover, get myself together, and I took a visit out here the end of May. So right after my birthday, I came out here, visited my buddies, got some routes, got to go to a practice, meet the staff, meet the environment, see what Cali ball is all like. I honestly fell in love with it. So I felt like the coaches were so much tighter with me, and, you know, the players cool, everybody cool, you know. I definitely was like, you know what, let's do it. So I got hella love from my boys at Western. You know, they congratulate me. You know, some not with you, some are, but that's what the brotherhood is. So a lot of dudes, you know, still sticking with me. You know, I know it's gonna be a productive ass season. And you guys, I got a lot of content ahead. You know, first and foremost, I'm more excited for myself. You know, I get to play ball, get to be happy. I got my own house. You know, I'll do a JUCO house tour. Get this video up, some likes, run up the likes. Let's hit 500-600 likes. I'll drop a house tour on here. Now I'm out here. Been practicing for 2-3 months, summer ball. We just got a week off, and then we start fall camp this Monday on August 9th. You know, I'm gonna be a little locked in for camp, but I'm super excited, you guys. I can't wait for what the future holds, not only for me, but for the rest of you guys out there still dream chasing, still looking forward to stuff. You know, always bet on yourself. Never be that guy scared to take risks. Take risks, be a dreamer, and you know, you only live once. So that's my biggest input for you guys. You followed me across my journey, you know it's crazy. You know, a lot of people think there's no way you make it, but when I make it, it's gonna be one hell of a story, you guys. So thanks for tuning in. That is why I left my last JUCO. Comment below any more ideas you guys got for me, and I can really go into depth more on the story. You know, I think I got pretty deep, but it's a big story, man. I'm trying not to make the video super long. Anyways, got some big brand deals coming out. I'll leave promo codes in the videos when I drop them. But yeah, just be on the lookout, baby. East Los Angeles, Cali ball. Here we go, y'all. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Like, subscribe, turn on the noties. Socials are below. And catch you guys in the next video.